I don't know if anyone's speaking in this chat. I'll just stand here so in case people can see, but you can go ahead and get started.
Okay, good evening, parents and families and community members of Inter-American Elementary Magnet School. We're in the process of beginning our LSC forum, candidate forum, and the first step on the agenda is to do a ballot, choose the speakers based on, we're going to do a ballot. The ballot represents the order in which the parent and community-based community members will be giving out their statement this evening. So I am requesting that AIC interim Max Wilson assist with this process. Ms. Wilson? Ms. Wilson? So the LSC coordinator is not present today, so Ms. Wilson and I will be filling in to support the LSC members, running members for the election. So we will start the ballot. It's in an envelope, and we have each parent that is running for the LSC listed by names. And we will ask Ms. Wilson to choose, and then we will list them in order as they show up from the calling. So Ms. Jen Torres is choosing the first parent that will be speaking tonight.
First parent is Carolina Herrera.
And this is the same way and it will show up on the ballot, on the day of the election.
Number 2 will be Juliana Tamaya.
She's actually, and she'll be reading her statement.
She'll be 2 on now. Next, Virginia. Jimenez, that's all. Julie. Number 4. Eric Brown.
He's online. Eric, did you hear that? You'll be number 5.
Yep, appreciate it. Thank you.
Nuria McNeil. Lindsay Woods. Okay. Ms. Woods, you will be number 7.
Miss Jen. Great.
Number 8.
We have number 9 candidate who dropped out today, so he won't be running. Now we'll list community members. There's 2. This is the order you'll speak today, the order you'll be on that.
part of the ministry. The member to speak today will be Justin. Yes. It is now 6 on the ballot. Right. Thank you. I'm doing that. That's awesome. Now, should be seeing speak.
And these ballots will be posted in 2 days by bulletin board for the public to be aware of the running and how they'll be on the ballot.
So Sarah, should we, send you then our statements so that those will be posted with the ballots?
Yes. So they have, you already sent them.
But if you,
I think we're taking a picture of you today and then we're putting the statement, on the bulletin board so that everyone that comes in can see it. And that is being organized by member size for Confederate.
and just to clarify, the application did have a statement, but we can today read something different and that's
That's fine.
if you want.
That's fine. Okay. And then we can begin and then, I will just go over some logistics and, things after each member. So we're gonna allow 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes in English and 2 minutes in Spanish. Is that good? Yes? Okay.
I can hear you from the story podium if that's helpful. Like we did do a sound check with podium and the computer. And they
It'll
can
be
see.
Carolina Barrera, then Juliana Tamayo, then Virginia Jimenez, Julie Westford, Eric Kropkin, Nuria McNeil, Lindsay Woods, and Jenny Dale, and then Justin and Mitchell.
And so, can we all hear me from here?
If you want to do a test, we did a test before, but, they cut, okay, but, to project a little bit more. And then everyone else try to have the noise down, because I think the camera should adjust to you.
Okay. Okay, so, good afternoon. My name is Carolina. I just wanted to state at first that we as candidates did not receive any input about how to prepare for today. And my statement is actually on my computer, which is being used to record. So I'm going to wing it and hopefully that goes well. I think my statement speaks for itself, but I did want to highlight a few things, be redundant. I have 2 kids, one in 7th grade, one in 5th grade. And my commitment to bilingualism and bilingual education extends beyond my role as a parent and my identity as a former English language learner, first-generation immigrant and refugee. I've quite literally dedicated my life to bilingual education. That's my profession. I'm a tenured professor at DePaul. I teach linguistics. I oversee the heritage language program, Spanish heritage language program, and I teach teachers how to get or who are pursuing their endorsement in bilingual education. My dissertation was on the Spanish in the United States, and I do research on Chicago Public Schools bilingual education programs. I think that I am a very qualified candidate. I listed a bunch of things that I've done in the past. This would be my 4th term on the LSC if elected. And as much as I want to stand here and use flowery and vague language about things that I envision for our school and the council, I think that our school is in crisis because of the revolving door of leadership over the last 6 years. And I think that together we could work together to bring someone that wants to be here long-term, that has experience in bilingual education, that has experience as a principal. But I urge you that when you consider whom to vote for, that you don't think of this as a popularity contest, but look at a candidate's record of activism and dedication and commitment to their communities. The spirit of the Inter-American Council is not one of just showing up to meetings and doing the bare minimum. It's one of deep grassroots organizing, activism, and standing up for marginalized people. And I believe that I have a strong record of doing just that for our community and especially for our students. So I thank you for your consideration. And yeah, now I'll speak in Spanish, I guess. Dale. Ok, la primera cosa que quería decir es que nosotros como candidatos no recibimos ninguna información en cuanto a cómo prepararnos para este foro, así que mi computadora la estamos usando para grabar la reunión y entonces tengo algunos apuntes, pero Vamos a ver. Me llamo Carolina, tengo un hijo en séptimo y una hija en quinto. O sea, llevo aquí 9 años en Interamerican, pero mi compromiso con el bilingüismo y la educación bilingüe va más allá de mi rol como padre, como inmigrante, como refugiada y como aprendiz de inglés como segundo idioma. Es literalmente a lo que yo me he dedicado en mi carrera. Soy profesora titular en la Universidad de DePaul, donde enseño lingüística. Soy la coordinadora del programa de español como lengua de herencia y enseño en la Facultad de Educación a maestros y maestras que están buscando su certificación en educación bilingüe. Como dije en mi declaración de candidata, creo que tengo mucha experiencia. Este será mi 4º mandato en el concilio si soy elegida y he participado en muchas otras cosas en la escuela. Por más que quiero pararme aquí a hablar sobre la visión que tengo para la escuela usando lenguaje florido, nuestra escuela está en crisis. Hemos tenido ¿cómo se dice? Sí, hemos tenido mucho cambio en la administración los últimos 6 años. Creo que necesitamos un concilio que ayude al próximo director a unificar a la escuela y hacer las cosas bien. Creo que cuando ustedes piensen se pregunten por quién voy a votar, que esto no debería ser algo que tenga que ver con la popularidad, sino que ustedes tienen que mirar el historial del candidato en cuanto a su comportamiento, su activismo y su papel en sus comunidades. Y yo creo que yo tengo una sólida historia de este tipo de comportamiento y activismo, no solo para la escuela, pero nuestros niños. Y les agradezco mucho su consideración. Muchas gracias.
Juliana. I'm going to read for Juliana Tamayo. Juliana Tamayo is online, but has really bad strep throat. And so she asked me to read her statement. So, sorry, I had it pulled up. Entonces, solo voy a leer la declaración de Juliana Tamayo, porque está enferma y no puede leer su declaración. Hello, my name is Juliana Tamayo, and I'm running for re-election as a parent for Inter-American Magnet School, LSC. I want to begin by apologizing for not being able to be here in person today due to strep throat. I truly appreciate the opportunity to still share my statement with you. Serving on the LSC in the past 2 years has been a powerful learning experience. I've gained a deeper understanding of how our school operates, how important collaboration truly is, and how essential it is for parent voices to be present, informed, and respected in decision-making. I'm grateful for the trust placed in me and excited to bring what I've learned into the coming term. As a parent of 2 IM students, I'm deeply invested in the success, well-being, and long-term vision of our school. Professionally, I work in real estate, community advocacy, and bilingual communication. These experiences allow me to analyze information carefully, ask thoughtful questions, and advocate effectively, especially for families whose voices may not always be heard. I believe in preserving the cultural richness that makes Inter-American unique while continuing to grow in ways that support all of our children academically, socially, and emotionally. It would be an honor to continue serving our school community. Thank you. Ahora en español. Hola, mi nombre es Juliana Tamayo y me postulo para continuar sirviendo como representante de los padres en el concilio de la Escuela Interamericana. Quiero comenzar ofreciendo una disculpa por no poder estar presente hoy debido a una infección de garganta. Agradezco mucho la oportunidad de poder compartir mi mensaje de esta manera. Servir en el concilio de estos últimos 2 años ha sido una experiencia de gran aprendizaje. He adquirido una comprensión más profunda de cómo funciona nuestra escuela, del valor de la colaboración y de lo esencial que es que las voces de todos los padres estén presentes, informados y respetados en la toma de decisiones. Estoy agradecida por la confianza que se me ha brindado y quiero llevar estas decisiones al próximo año. Como madre de 2 estudiantes de Interamericana, estoy profundamente comprometida con el éxito, el bienestar y la visión a largo plazo de nuestra escuela.
Mi experiencia profesional en bienes raíces, defensa comunitaria y comunicación bilingüe me permite analizar información con cuidado, hacer preguntas flexibles y abogar por manera efectiva, especialmente por las familias que a veces no son escuchadas. Creo firmemente en preservar la riqueza cultural que hace única a nuestra escuela mientras seguimos creciendo para apoyar a nuestros hijos académicamente, emocionalmente, y sería un honor continuar sirviendo a nuestra comunidad escolar. Muchas gracias y disculpen los errores que dije. Bien. Gracias.
Te pueden ver ahí, pero puedes decir si quieres poner cosas acá.
Good evening, Inter-American family. My name is Virginia Jimenez del Toro, and I'm running for your local school council. I stand before you today not just as a candidate, but as a parent of a first grader who deeply values dual language education. As some of you may know, I am a retired educator, and while I do come with experience as both a dual language teacher, bilingual coordinator, and a school administrator, what is the driving force for me is really my own immigrant story. At the age of 5, my family immigrated from Guatemala. Our family faced many challenges, especially on language acquisition. But despite the obstacles we faced, my parents instilled in us the love for our country, culture, and language. Those lessons are the foundation of who I am as a person today, my beliefs and commitment to a high-quality dual language education, and my passion to serve all, but especially those underserved and underrepresented, like my family was. I believe every child at Inter-American, from preschool all the way through 8th grade, deserves an environment that is safe, nurturing, and academically rigorous. As your representative, I will be a relentless advocate for every student, ensuring our CIWP prioritizes equitable access to technology, art, and the specialized support our diverse learners need, while ensuring the fidelity to a dual language model. Our school was founded by parents just like mine. Our families make daily sacrifices to have their children attend this school, and we have all entrusted Inter-American because we too believe in the school's mission. However, we must continue to be a strong and active voice to ensure the mission of the school is strong for the next 50 years. I promise to be an active voice on the council to ensure transparency and how our budget is aligned with our students' needs. Strengthen the collaboration between the LSC, school administrators, teachers, and parents. Maintain an open line of communication so that your concerns are not just heard, but acted upon. Inter-American is more than a school, is a community whose commitment ensures graduates are not only bilingual and biliterate, but also possess the social consciousness needed to excel in a diverse global society. I ask for your vote on Wednesday, March 18th, so that we can continue building this legacy together. Thank you. Buenas noches, familia interamericana. Me llamo Virginia Jiménez del Toro y me postulo para el concilio escolar. Me presento hoy ante ustedes no solo como candidata, sino como madre de una alumna de primer grado que valora profundamente la educación bilingüe. Como algunos de ustedes saben, soy educadora jubilada. Sin embargo, vengo con experiencias como maestra de 2 idiomas, coordinadora bilingüe y administradora. Sin embargo, mi motivación realmente viene de mi propia historia como migrante. A los 5 años, mi familia emigró de Guatemala y enfrentamos muchos desafíos, especialmente aprendiendo el idioma. Pero a pesar de los obstáculos, mis padres nos inculcaron el amor por nuestro país, nuestra cultura y nuestro idioma. Esas lecciones son la base de lo que soy hoy, de mis creencias y compromiso con una educación de 2 idiomas de alta calidad y de mi pasión por servir a todos, especialmente aquellos ignorados y sin representación. Creo que todos los niños de esta escuela, desde preescolar hasta 8º grado, merecen un entorno seguro, enriquecedor y académicamente riguroso. Como su representante, defenderé incansablemente a cada estudiante, garantizando que nuestro plan de trabajo priorice el acceso a la tecnología, los artes y el apoyo especializado para nuestros estudiantes con problemas de aprendizaje, a la vez que garantizar la fidelidad al modelo de 2 idiomas. Nuestra escuela fue fundada por padres como los míos. Nuestras familias hacen muchos sacrificios diariamente para que sus hijos asistan a esta escuela. Todos hemos confiado en Interamérica porque también creemos en la misión de la escuela. Sin embargo, debemos seguir siendo una voz fuerte y activa para asegurar que la misión de la escuela se mantenga sólida durante los próximos 50 años. Prometo ser una voz activa en el concilio para garantizar la transparencia en la alineación de nuestro presupuesto con las necesidades de nuestros estudiantes. Fortalecer la colaboración entre el concilio, los maestros, la administración y los padres. Y mantener una comunicación abierta para que sus inquietudes no solo sean escuchadas, sino que se tomen medidas al respecto. Esta escuela es más que Interamérica es más que una escuela, es una comunidad cuyo compromiso garantiza que los graduados no solo sean bilingües, sino también poseen la conciencia social necesaria para sobrevivir en una sociedad diversa y global. Les pido su voto el miércoles 18 de marzo para que podamos seguir construyendo este legado juntos. Muchas gracias.
Hi, I'm the mother of 2 children attending IMES. My son Asher is in 3rd grade and my daughter Lena is in 1st grade. My husband and I are both the children of immigrants, Korea and Romania, and we both grew up speaking our parents' languages. However, we never had an opportunity to speak these outside of the home or experience dual language education. We are thrilled to have found a place where such a thing is possible. In the past 5 years, I have grown to love IMES and the IMES community. I cherish that it is a unique place where all are welcome and all backgrounds are valued. I am a breast cancer surgeon for the Cook County Health System, and I am proud to work at a place where all are welcome and able to receive quality health care. In my past 2 years as the IMES LSC chair, I have worked hard to be a voice for the school and to prioritize our kids and their needs. I have spoken at numerous Board of Education meetings and spent time communicating with others within CPS in order to advocate for our school. It is clear that we are at a time of transition, and it is important to make sure all voices are heard and all opinions are considered. Together, we will always be stronger, and I hope that we can all learn from each other and keep our community a place that every parent, student, and teacher can be proud to call home. Soy madre de 2 niños que asisten a IMES. Mi hijo Asher está en 3er grado y mi hija Lina está en 1er grado. Mi esposo y yo somos ambos hijos de migrantes, Corea y Rumania, y ambos crecimos hablando los idiomas de nuestros padres. Sin embargo, nunca tuvimos la oportunidad de usarlos fuera del hogar ni de experimentar una educación bilingüe. Estamos encantados de haber encontrado un lugar donde esto es posible. En los últimos 5 años he llegado a amar a IMES y a la comunidad de IMES. Valoro profundamente que sea un lugar único donde todos son bienvenidos y donde se valoran todos los orígenes. Soy cirujana de cáncer de seno en el sistema de salud del condado de Cook y me enorgullece trabajar en un lugar donde todos son bienvenidos y pueden recibir atención médica de calidad. En mis últimos 2 años como presidenta de LSC de IMES, he trabajado arduamente para ser una voz para la escuela y para priorizar a nuestros niños y sus necesidades. He hablado en numerosas reuniones de la Junta de Educación y he dedicado tiempo a comunicarme con otros dentro de CPS para abogar por nuestra escuela. Está claro que estamos en un momento de transición y es importante asegurarnos de que se escuchan todas las voces y se consideran todas las opiniones. Juntos siempre seremos más fuertes. Y espero que todos podamos aprender unos de otros y mantener nuestra comunidad como un lugar que cada padre, estudiante y maestro pueda sentirse orgulloso de llamar. Gracias.
I'm just gonna turn up the volume and see. We might not be able to, no, it's already on max, so.
All right, I'll do my best. Sorry to shout at you directly. Can people hear me okay? Great. I will try and be really brief. I won't read my statement in the hopes of giving people behind me a little more time and not feel so pressured. My name is Eric Dropkin. I'm a public servant by trade. I've spent time working for the city, the county, and the state in varying capacities, but my expertise tends to be in public finance. If we don't know already, I think the CPS's budgets for the next few years are going to be pretty tough. I really think I bring quite a bit of expertise in understanding how to work within these systems and how to navigate them well, frankly. And, you know, I hope that we can all work together to ensure that Inter-American receives the right resources and continues to receive the right resources, particularly during these tough years. So thank you very much.
Bien, intentaré ser breve. Me llamo Eric Dropkin y no leeré mi declaración con la esperanza de darles un poco más de tiempo a quienes me siguen para que no se sientan apresurados. Soy funcionario público de profesión, he trabajado para la ciudad, el condado y el estado y tengo experiencia en finanzas públicas. Por si no lo saben ya, creo que el presupuesto para los próximos años será bastante difícil. Creo que aporto mucha experiencia y conocimiento sobre cómo trabajar dentro de estos sistemas y cómo desenvolverme bien en ellos. Y espero que todos trabajemos juntos para asegurar que la Escuela Interamericana reciba los recursos adecuados y los siga recibiendo, particularmente durante estos años difíciles. Muchas gracias.
Good afternoon. My name is Nuria McNeil, and I am the mother of a fourth grader Inter-American and a mother of a now sixth grader who was seventh grade who was here from pre-K to sixth grade. Both speak Spanish and English, write and read in Spanish and English, and I'm very proud of them. My husband is from Chicago, and I am born in Spain and started in the American school system as a teenager with the cultural and language shock this entailed. I believe in the importance and value of the dual language and grassroots curriculum of the Americas that Inter-American provides. Our family started participating in the Inter-American community even before starting school by attending the summer cultural events. We love the strong sense of community, respect, and collaboration that was present. I have been a member of the LSC. I am LSC since being elected in 2022. I have fought for bus rides for our students and our families. I have learned a lot about our school, the CPS system, and how an LSC can help the school be better. If I am re-elected, I will continue being a bridge between parents and the administration, depending on fighting for our community and dual language education for our children. Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Nuria McNeil y soy una madre de un estudiante de cuarto en Inter-American y otro estudiante de séptimo que estuvo aquí desde pre-K hasta sexto. Estoy muy orgullosa de que los dos leen, escriben y hablan español because of nuestra escuela. Mi esposo es de Chicago. Yo nací en España y comencé en el sistema educativo estadounidense cuando era adolescente, con el choque cultural y lingüístico que esto supuso. Creo en la importancia y en la relevancia de la educación bilingüe y del currículum de las Américas que ofrece nuestra escuela. Nuestra familia empezó a participar en la comunidad interamericana incluso antes de empezar en la escuela, asistiendo al evento cultural de verano. Nos encanta el fuerte sentido de comunidad, respeto y colaboración que había. He sido miembro del LSC de AIMS del Concilio de AIMS desde mi elección en 2022. He luchado por los derechos de transportación de nuestros estudiantes y nuestras familias. He aprendido mucho sobre nuestra escuela, un sistema de CPS y cómo un concilio puede ayudar a la escuela a que la escuela sea mejor. Si soy reelegida, continuaré siendo un enlace entre los padres y la administración, defendiendo y luchando por nuestros derechos y apoyando a nuestra comunidad y en la educación de nuestros niños. Gracias.
Lindsay, are you online? Lindsay, do you know if she's on? And she was on at the beginning, but then I didn't see her come back on. Lindsay, can you hear us? Let's see. Mm-mm. And she's not online, so do I just go next?
Statements.
If you want to do.
Sorry, I can read it. I know Lindsay was home with her son who's sick, and I don't know why she was on here earlier, so I'm reading on her behalf. My name is Lindsay Woods, and I'm the parent of a sixth grader here at Inter-American. Since my son started here in 2018 for preschool, I've been heavily involved in every aspect of Inter-American. From building our lost and found a few years ago to working hard to remove our former abusive principal by continuing to show up at board meetings and speak up against him. For the last few years, I have spent a significant amount of time getting to know the people of our community, which gives me the ability to work alongside our IAMS neighbors when necessary. I'm running for local school council for the same reason I do everything that I do, because I care about the people around me and I care about my community. I love this city, I love this neighborhood. I see it struggling right now, and even when I'm tired and don't feel like I can fight anymore, I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what I think would benefit the community and the people around me. That's why I'm running, and that's why I hope I have your vote. I'll translate it. Mi nombre es Lindsay Woods y soy la madre de un niño en sexto grado aquí en Interamericana. Desde que mi hijo empezó aquí en el 2018 en prekinder, he sido muy involucrada en cada aspecto de Interamericana, desde la creación de nuestro Lost and Found, objetos perdidos, disculpen, y hace un par de años, y trabajando mucho para sacar al director anterior que fue abusivo, yendo a las reuniones de la Junta Educativa y siendo testiga enfrente de la Junta contra él. Los últimos años he pasado mucho tiempo conociendo a la gente de nuestra comunidad, lo que me da la capacidad de trabajar al lado de ellos y con nuestros vecinos cuando sea necesario. Me estoy lanzando como candidata para el concilio por la misma razón que hago todo, porque yo, porque me importa mi comunidad y la gente a mi alrededor. Y adoro a esta ciudad, adoro a este vecindario. Veo que estamos en una posición difícil en este momento, y aunque esté cansada y no tenga las ganas de luchar, nunca voy a dejar que eso me prohíba que eso permita que no siga adelante e intente hacer todo lo que beneficie a mi comunidad y la gente a mi alrededor. Por eso es que me estoy lanzando como candidata y por eso espero que reciba su voto. Gracias. Oh, sí.
Hi, everybody. Bueno, voy a empezar en español. Hola, mi nombre es Jenny Dell y soy la madre de dos estudiantes aquí en Interamericana. Mi hijo está en tercer grado y mi hija en kinder. También yo soy egresada de Interamericana y mi experiencia como estudiante aquí fue profundamente formativa en la persona que soy el día de hoy. Esta escuela ha sido parte de mi vida durante muchos años y significa mucho para mí estar ahora aquí como madre y como integrante del concilio escolar local. He servido 2 periodos como representante de madres y padres de familia en el consejo escolar y actualmente estoy en mi 4º año, en mi 2º periodo. Durante los últimos 2 años también he servido como la secretaria Del Consejo, en este rol me he enfocado en fortalecer la comunicación y la transparencia con la comunidad interamericana. Esto ha incluido ayudar a establecer y administrar la página de Facebook y el canal de YouTube del LSC para que las familias y la comunidad puedan mantenerse mejor informadas y conectadas con nuestro trabajo. En este momento importante de transición, mientras iniciamos el proceso de selección de un nuevo director o directora, estoy comprometida a trabajar de cerca con la nueva administración para continuar el fuerte legado de educación bilingüe de Interamericana. Veo este momento como una oportunidad para construir confianza, fortalecer la colaboración y asegurar que nuestros estudiantes, familias y personal docente se sientan escuchados y apoyados. Desde hace casi 20 años he trabajado en el sector sin fines de lucro, enfocada en la justicia social y la educación. Actualmente trabajo como directora ejecutiva en Estados Unidos de una escuela secundaria que brinda educación de alta calidad a jóvenes indígenas mayas en comunidades rurales de Guatemala, con un enfoque en liderazgo organizacional, administración y recaudación de fondos. En este trabajo ha fortalecido mi confianza en la educación como una herramienta de transformación y en la importancia de construir comunidades escolares inclusivas y equitativas. Creo profundamente en la educación bilingüe y respeto el proyecto educativo y la misión de Interamericana. Me postulo para un tercer periodo en el Consejo Escolar para continuar trabajando junto a familias, educadores, estudiantes, miembros de la comunidad y la administración, y así seguir construyendo un entorno de aprendizaje donde todos y todas nuestros estudiantes puedan salir adelante en una comunidad multicultural y multilingüe. Muchas gracias. Hi, my name is Jenny Dale, and I'm the parent of 2 students here at Inter-American. My son is in 3rd grade and my daughter is in kinder. I also am a graduate myself from Inter-American, and my experience as a student here was deeply formative in shaping who I am today. The school has been part of my life for many years, and it means a great deal to me to now be here as both a parent and a member of the LSC. I have served 2 terms as a parent representative on the LSC, and I'm currently in my 4th year of the 2nd term. Over the past 2 years, I've served as secretary of the LSC. In this role, I focused on strengthening communication and transparency with the Inter-American community, and this has included helping to establish and manage the LSC's Facebook page and YouTube channel so families and community members can stay better informed and connected to our work. As we move through this important moment of transition and begin the process of selecting a new principal, I'm committed to working closely with the new administration to continue Inter-American's strong legacy of bilingual education. I see this moment as an opportunity to build trust, strengthen collaboration, and ensure that our students, families, and staff feel heard and supported. For nearly 20 years, I've worked in the nonprofit sector, focused on social justice and education. I currently serve as the U.S. Executive Director of a secondary school that provides high-quality education to Indigenous Maya girls in rural Guatemala, with a focus on organizational leadership, administration, and fundraising. This work has strengthened my belief in education as a powerful tool for transformation and in the importance of building inclusive and equitable school communities. I strongly believe in bilingual education and deeply respect the educational vision and mission of this school community. I'm running for a 3rd term on the LSC so I can continue working alongside families, educators, students, community members, and administrators to help build a learning environment where all of our students can move forward and thrive in a multicultural and multilingual community. Thank you.
Want to get down here. Maybe, is the camera focused on you or is it good? Oh, it's not going to move?
We'll try talking and see if it'll focus.
Because because it's kind of hard for me to hear from over there. Maybe you all are seeing, I think you all are seeing me. No, you all are seeing me. I think it's working. Should I? Is this better? Oh, this way. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Well, first of all, thank you so much for letting me speak today. I'm Justin Sia. I'm currently the vice chair of the LSC, as well as a community representative. I will say right away that the community representatives, there's only 2 on the LSC, and there's only 2 people running. And so I will be, I'm honored to be serving as the next community representative on the LSC. Margarita is probably going to say the same thing. So I thought I would take just a couple moments to tell you a little bit about myself very candidly. I am a marketing attorney. I am a Lakeview resident. And most importantly, I'm a son of immigrants. And to see students and families thrive in this school, particularly immigrant families, gives me a lot of joy. And that's why I ran for the LSC 2 years ago. And to see, again, students and families thrive and to be able to be a part of that is exactly why I'm running for local school council again. As an attorney, I've been able to help the LSC comply with the various laws that we are subject to. I've helped rewrite our bylaws. I've helped lead discussions on responsible budgeting for our students. And of course, in this time of transition, I've exerted leadership alongside Julie Wexler and the rest of our LSC to ensure that we have the smoothest transition possible and to ensure that we have the best possible candidates coming to be our next principal. And what I would want to leave everyone with is that, I have greatly enjoyed seeing the school thrive. As a Lakeview resident, we, Lakeview, Lincoln Park, North Center, and all of the communities that are within this district want to see this school thrive, and that goes beyond who the next principal is. And for folks who are listening now, who are wondering who to vote for in the next parent candidates, I urge you all to watch our LSC meetings, including all of it, our deliberations, public comment period, everything. Because what I have learned in this position is that it's so important to have people who don't just point out our issues, but also provide solutions to our issues. We currently have someone in the White House who tears people down for joy. And in this time in crisis, in our country, in our community, we need leaders who stand up and provide solutions, who want to work together, not just tear everyone down. And so that's what I have to say to you all. It's an honor to be the vice chair of the LSC currently, and I look forward to serving you all again for the next 2 years. And un poquito en español. Todavía estoy mejorando mi español, soy honesta sobre eso. Pero brevemente quiero decirle a la comunidad interamericana que es un honor haber servido como vicepresidente y representante de la comunidad de Chicago en el LSC. Me postulo para las elecciones sin oposición, por lo que serviré en el LSC los próximos 2 años. Por favor, sepan que prometo continuar con mi compromiso con la educación bilingüe, que es el espíritu de esta hermosa escuela. Gracias por este honor y hasta pronto.
You can decide the camera, who's kind of off camera, so I think decide what to do. I think it catches pretty well from up here, right? At the podium, okay. Maybe the podium's up. Yeah. We have to use that. No, but when you stop, loud. Those are my attack.
Okay, check them in. Yes. Good evening. My name is Margarita Rosa. I am currently the community representative on the local school council, a role I have had since school year 2022-2023. I am honored to have been your community representative and looking forward to being your community representative for the next 2 years. I would like to share with you a little bit about my background and my ties to Inter-American Magnet School. I am a first-generation immigrant to this country and this beautiful city of Chicago. I have lived in the Lakeview community for over 40 years, during which time I had the opportunity to serve on the board of Lakeview Citizens Council as chairperson of the Education Committee. I was chosen for that position because of my profession as an educator and my advocacy for bilingual education. It was in that role as chair of the Education Committee that I played a key role in securing a permanent place for Inter-American School to remain in this beautiful lakefront community. This is my history with Inter-American that took place even before the birth of my children. Inter-American was not a school back then. It was simply a program within a school, a program that sought to increase in grades and size. The school that was housing the program did not want to continue housing it At that time, CPS was going through a drop of student enrollment in the north side of Chicago. Lakeview was going through gentrification and a drop in student enrollment. Several of our Lakeview schools were being considered for closing. These included Agassiz, which is South Tubman, Meadowhorse, Hawthorne, and Morris. CPS decided that Agassiz, along with Meadowhorse, would remain open by allowing the enrollment of Black children from Cabrini Green into the two schools. Hawthorne would become a scholastic selective school, and unfortunately, Morris School was targeted for closing. We, the LSC Education Committee, which I headed, having heard that the school did not want a dual language program, quickly saw the opportunity to bring a dual language program into our community. We approached Dr. Margaret Harrigan, then the superintendent of the Lakeview District Schools, and proposed bringing the dual language program to Morris. She accepted our proposal and was scheduled to present the proposal at the next LSC board meeting. The day before the meeting, Dr. Harrigan notified me that she would not be able to attend the meeting. And rather than delay the presentation and the vote, she wanted me to make the presentation. She said, it's your community, your children that would benefit from the program. I had already heard from many residents in the Lakeview community that they were not interested in the bilingual program, let alone a dual language program, and definitely no busing that would cause more traffic in a residential neighborhood. I, a young woman at the time, did not feel comfortable with public speaking, but decided to accept the challenge. I organized my parents and filled the Lakeview Citizens Board meeting. I addressed the board. I told them how important it was to keep the schools in our community open, providing the opportunity for all our children to learn a second language, and seeing this Inter-American dual language program become the Inter-American Magnet School in Central Lakeview was important. There was much debate, much fear in the gentrifying neighborhood of allowing children to continue the use of Spanish and learning English, but to also be allowed the opportunity to continue perfecting their native language. It was a challenge indeed, but we were able to get the votes necessary to establish the Inter-American Magnet School, a wall-to-wall dual language school. I am very proud to have been a part of this history, to have played a key role in keeping Inter-American in the Lakeview community. And I want to emphasize that since then, as a bilingual teacher, I recognize the need for going beyond a bilingual program. A bilingual program simply means that we're using the vehicle of Spanish to learn English. A dual language program means that we are able to maintain our native language, which is so important in this global world, to be able to say we are bilingual and biliterate. As a member of the LSC, I have served in the CIWP, the Continuous Improvement Working Plan, that meets the federal and state requirements. I am also on the LSC Dual Language Action Plan Committee, where I serve as the chair. This is the educational plan which ensures that our school provides instruction in the Spanish language and uses the right tools to assess and evaluate progress. As a member of the LSC, I advocate for transparency and for a budget that best supports our mission and vision of our students becoming bilingual and biliterate, and civic-minded individuals who understand the importance of equity, equality, and justice. My 3 children attended Inter-American Magnet School. My 3 children learned that justice is important. My 3 children now have jobs where they use their bilingual skills and where they serve as civic-minded individuals. In the last 2 years, I've advocated for small class size, as that is a best practice for dual language educational programs. In closing, I would like to add that just as you know, the mission of our school is for parents and the communities to work together in partnership with schools administration and our teachers in improving our school. I am committed to listening to your concerns and recommendations, to be your voice, and to be your voice. Thank you. I'm going to make the Spanish version a little bit shorter. Quiero decirles que, bueno, mi nombre es Margarita Rosa y sirvo como la persona de la representante de la comunidad. He vivido aquí en la comunidad de Lakeview por más de 40 años. Mis raíces con la escuela empiezan mucho antes, desde que mis hijos nacieran. En ese tiempo me eduqué en la comunidad Lakeview y con la Junta del Lakeview Citizens Council. Me reconocieron como una persona que les interesaba la educación, ya que era mi profesión. Me pidieron que sirviera como presidente del comité de educación. En ese rol nos dimos cuenta de que la escuela interamericana, que ya se reconocía por haber sido un programa dual, ya no la querían en la escuela donde estaba. En ese tiempo iban a cerrar muchas de las escuelas, estaban viendo que ya estábamos perdiendo niños y hablaron de cerrar la escuela Morse. Nosotros rapidito trabajamos para que la escuela interamericana, que no era una escuela en aquel tiempo, era solamente un programa entre una escuela. Pero pedimos a la doctora Harrigan, que era la superintendente de esta área en aquellos años, que si por favor nos daba ese programa para la escuela Morse. Ella estuvo de acuerdo, pero se tenía que presentar a la comunidad, una comunidad que batallaba en aceptar un programa bilingüe, mucho menos iban a aceptar un programa dual y que también implicaba el uso de autobuses. Pero yo le había pedido que ella hiciera la presentación, ella en cambio me dio a mí ese papel. Organicé rápido a los padres y nos presentamos en la junta. Y hablamos de la importancia de un programa dual, donde íbamos a aceptar a todos los niños que aprendieran una segunda idioma. Tuvimos los votos y ganamos, y desde entonces me he ido dedicado a los programas duales y específicamente a la escuela interamericana. Mis hijos, los 3 asistieron a la escuela interamericana y siguen con lo que aprendieron en la escuela, no solamente el español, seguir con los idiomas, sino con amor para su cultura y amor para la justicia. Ellos lo usan todos los días en sus trabajos y en sus vidas. Como parte del trabajo que hago de representante en su comunidad, estoy en 2 comités, en el comité de planificación del programa, el CIWP, aquí. Entonces, en ese rol, me trato de educarme, trabajar juntos con la administración y los maestros en mejorar el programa dual, igualmente que mi rol como cabeza principal del comité dual. Les pido su apoyo y que los conozcan que yo he luchado por el programa que mejore. Los últimos 2 presupuestos he pedido que tengamos tamaños pequeños de salones, porque es la mejor forma de que los niños van a poder aprender las 2 idiomas. Les sigo diciendo que es importante quién nos representa y que reconozcan que los que estamos aquí para escucharlos y ser suyos. Gracias.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. We'll be closing out the forum, but I just want to get some housekeeping rules and updates for the election coming up. We will be posting a sample of the ballot for election day on March 3rd. If you come to the school, it will be posted at the bulletin board, and we will also be sharing that at our website. And it'll list the candidates in the order of the as we were selected today. I want to apologize for any miscommunication as far as a lot of the parents being invited and other LSC members of the forum. We have a new coordinator running the program this year, and it's been a little bit difficult trying to coordinate the day-to-day operations and also be able to coordinate the LSC forum. But I will be assisting Ms. Alexis Reyna, who is our clerk, who is working right now as the candidate coordinator. And I'll be working alongside her to make sure that, for the election, things run a lot smoother. So we apologize for that for today. I want to thank all the candidates who presented today. Thank you for being here. We allowed an extra 2 minutes so that we could, do the translation. Also, the election day will be on March 18, 2026, from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the auditorium so that we can comply with ADA accommodations. Also, we have two judges that will be here that morning. We have Abdullah Alpoda and Maria Ugarte are the two judges. If anyone wants to be a poll watcher, please stop by the school and see me, or I can send you a copy of the poll watcher with all the information and credentials that we will need for that day. Poll watchers observe but may not interfere with the voting. Also, I will be handing out to all the candidates today a list of our membership. The candidates can deliver the campaign literature to the school on March 5th by 5 p.m. And March 10th, it will be distributed to each classroom. So the form that I'm giving out gives you the total membership per classroom, so you can make enough copies for every classroom. You cannot use the school as a resource. Copies need to be made by every candidate. Okay. In closing, I want to thank all the LSC candidates, current and the ones that are running. Good luck to all of you, and any concerns or any questions, we're here to provide support and be a link to you. So whatever you need, it's a little bit different, but it's working, and everyone listening to the speeches, everyone has the same intention for being part of the LSC, and your commitment and your passion and the drive that you have to be on the LSC is a very important role. Not only do you monitor the instruction, the budget, the CIWP, every day-to-day operations, and electing a principal is the utmost importance of your role. And I hope that this year you work together to select an awesome principal that will run a beautiful school that you have. You have an awesome school. There's a few hiccups and little things that need to be fixed, but they're doable. And as long as you work together as a team and as a family, it can happen. So again, congratulations to you and good luck in your election. Okay, thank you and have a good evening.
To bring the party separated like that.
Can I ask you a question?